Welcome to Weekend Wisdom number 95. This week we're going to talk about why updates are important. Way back in the early days of the Weekend Wisdom series, back at number 3, I talked about updates. Now I'll have a link to that video somewhere on the social media post associated with this video. But events of the last week have brought it back to me that this really is an important topic that we all need to be aware of. Apple earlier this week released updates to its iPhones and Mac computers and watches that plugged a vulnerability which was being exploited by a surveillance software maker, which literally all they had to do if they wanted to take control of somebody's iPhone, we'll say, all they need to do is send a message to that phone, and just when the phone receives the message, they now have control of it. The user of the phone did not have to do anything. So that's pretty scary. And also there was the vulnerability that I talked about in last week's Weekend Wisdom. Microsoft have issued updates for that this week. So again, it's really critical that if you have updates waiting on your Windows computer, to apply them. And you see, the problem here is that, when the likes of Apple or Microsoft, they issue updates, criminals go and take those updates, they look at them, and they find out what exactly has been fixed in Windows or in the iPhones or whatever, and then they can figure out, how they can exploit that that vulnerability that was there, that was fixed. And if people don't do the updates, the criminals can now exploit them. For those people who don't, because there are quite a lot of people who don't apply updates. But it's really important that you do. So that's it for this week. Let's be careful out there. We'll talk to you again next week.